Don't know how to download Python on Windows, Mac or Linux? Want to learn how to install VS Code? Are you ready to write your first piece of code? If so, stay tuned. Hello and welcome to Learn Python. This lesson 1 is all about setup, where we will do 3 things. First, we will together install Python or confirm that it's already installed if you're using Linux. Second, we will install Visual Studio Code, which is also called VS Code. And third, and finally, we will write and run our first Python program, namely Hello World. For this, you do not need any background. I will show you every click. Let's get started. We're going to start with checking if Python is already downloaded on Linux. Linux is what I'm using. You may have Windows or Mac OS, and for those, there are different procedures, which I will talk you through. So if you have Linux, open your terminal window. For me, it would be this app here. If you're not sure where your terminal window is, just type in terminal and press enter. When the terminal window is opened, type in Python space hyphen version, then select enter. For most of us Linux users out there, you will already have it installed, and to know this, you will see here the version number. For me, it's 3.12.3. But if you don't see this printed, Python along with version number, you will have to download it. To do this, it depends on your system's package manager. If you're using Ubuntu, Debian or Linux Mint, then you need to run sudo space apt space update and press enter. Wait for this to finish loading. After this has updated, you will then need to type sudo space apt space install python 3 and press enter. For Fedora users, it's slightly different. They will need to type sudo dnf install python 3. For Arch or Manjaro, use sudo pacman -S python. And on OpenSUSE, use sudo zypper install python 3. When it finishes, run python 3 space hyphen version again to confirm that it's installed. For Windows users, on the screen, you want to select your menu and type command prompt. Then open it in the command prompt window, type Python and press enter. If you see 3 arrows, that means that Python is already installed. However, if you see an error or the Microsoft Store opens, close the store. In this case, you want to open your browser, Chrome, Firefox, Brave, whatever it may be. Type in python.org/downloads and press enter. This yellow Download Python button, this detects automatically which operating system you're using, so you can just select this and follow through the installation process. Alternatively, you can select right here the operating system that you're using. An important point during this process is that there will be a box that says Add Python to Path. you want to tick that box before clicking Install. With Mac OS, a similar process is necessary, where you will open a terminal window, type Python 3 and press Enter. If Mac OS offers to install developer tools, cancel that for now. If Python is already installed, you're good to go. However, if you need to install Python, like Windows, it can be installed from here. At this point, just follow the download procedure. After reading, click Continue through the introduction, the README, the licensing agreements, etc. At some point, you'll be prompted for your password. Do supply that and give the installer permission to access your download folder. For the second part of the lesson today, we will be installing VS Code, the editor. You can use a different editor if you wish. Many beginners prefer to use VS Code, as do I, due to its user-friendly interface. In order to download VS Code, search for it in your browser. Then you want to select Visual Studio Code. This will also detect your operating system. For me, it's Linux. So I will go ahead, click, download it. Save it. Install package. Enter my password. Authenticate. Wait until the files install. I will untick this as I'm using Linux. If you're using Microsoft, you might want to keep it ticked. So installation was successful. Let's go look for it. Here I'm going to type Visual Studio Code, select it, and this is what you should see when it opens. Next, what you want to do is select the gear icon on the bottom left, then select Extensions. You can search for Python in the search bar as an extension, but here I can see it's right at the top. It's the Microsoft version at the top, so go ahead and install that. Now it's time to learn how to write your first piece of code. What I want you to do is open up your File Explorer and somewhere convenient for you, such as your desktop, create a new folder. Name this folder something like Python_work and press Enter. Next, go back to Visual Studio Code and click Open Folder. Look for the same Python folder that you've just created and press Select. Visual Studio Code has now opened your folder. You can see that looking at the top left. What you want to do next is click the little New File icon to the right of the name of your folder. For this new file, you want to name it something easy like Hello World. To name it Hello World, I'm going to type hello_world.py and press Enter. For your information, any file with the extension .py is a Python file. Let's write our first piece of code. Simply ignore all of this text and type print, open brackets, quotation marks, hello, comma, world, exclamation mark, close quotes, close brackets. Then click Ctrl S on your keyboard to save this file. Once it has been saved, on the top right, select this Run option. What you will see below in the terminal window is the output of that hello_world.py file, which is simply hello world exclamation mark printed. For lesson 1, this is as much detail as I'm going to give you. It's quite a lot to absorb for a beginner. To summarize what we've learned, we have simply downloaded Python on your operating system. You have downloaded the editor, installed VS Code, and learned how to write your first piece of code. If you like this video, if it's useful, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow. And join us in lesson 2, where you will learn what variables are and how to store values, and also how to work with strings.